Dogs have long been known as man's best friend, but their loyalty and companionship go far beyond just providing company. These remarkable animals have an innate ability to sense our moods and health status, often detecting subtle changes that even we might not notice. Through a combination of keen observation and heightened senses, dogs can pick up on our emotional and physical states, offering comfort, alerting us to potential health issues, and even predicting certain conditions before they become apparent. Today, we explore 5 fascinating ways dogs can sense our moods and health status, showcasing the incredible bond between humans and their canine companions. It seems a dog can tell when you're happy, not just because of your facial expressions, but also because of the release of your feel-good hormones like oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine. These hormones become elevated when we experience happiness, creating a noticeable change in our body's chemistry. Amazingly, dogs are thought to be able to smell and sense these hormonal shifts, allowing them to detect our emotional states. This ability enhances the bond between humans and dogs as they respond to our feelings with empathy and affection. It's one of the many ways our canine companions demonstrate their deep connection and intuitive understanding of us. In a study conducted by the University of Lincoln School of Psychology, it was shown that dogs can integrate 2 sources of sensory information into a coherent perception of emotion in both dogs and humans. Remarkably, this ability to combine emotional cues appeared to be intrinsic, as the dogs exhibited this skill without any prior training or familiarization. This highlights the remarkable emotional intelligence and sensitivity that dogs possess. Researchers in Vienna believe that dogs can detect human emotions just by looking at pictures of faces. They recognized facial cues to determine if a person is happy or angry. This finding is believed to mark the initial evidence of an animal's capacity to discern emotional expressions in a different species. According to a professor at the University of Veterinary Medicine Vienna, the dogs in the study could differentiate between the expressions of people they knew and those they had never seen before. Even more impressive, the dogs were only shown either the top or bottom half of the faces, yet they could still associate a happy face with a positive meaning and an angry face with a negative connotation. If you have ever thought your dog knows when to give you a comforting lick or a knowing snuggle, you are probably onto something. It is believed that adult dogs have mental abilities, emotional intelligence, and vocabulary similar to that of a human toddler. Studies show that dogs are sensitive to emotional contagion, which means they respond to the emotions of others without fully understanding what those emotions are. Even if they can't pinpoint exactly how you feel, your dog senses your distress and provides comfort accordingly. Research has shown that dogs can actually recognize human emotions. In a study of 18 dogs published in the Animal Cognition Journal, University of London researchers examined dogs' reactions to someone crying and humming. These experiments were conducted in the dogs' homes, and it was thought that humming was a new behavior for most dogs, naturally piquing their curiosity. 15 of the 18 dogs displayed submissive body language as they approached their crying owner or a stranger, demonstrating their instinct to offer comfort. Similar to how dogs interpret our facial expressions as cues of happiness, they can also discern when their owner is injured or unwell. If you're hurt or feeling sick, chances are your facial expression will deviate from your usual appearance. This shift, coupled with potential changes in your behavior, communicates to your dog that something isn't right and that you might be injured or unwell. Dogs have an exceptional sense of smell. Dogs have been taught to detect cancer-specific volatile organic compounds. As cells in humans undergo changes signaling an impending heart attack, dogs have demonstrated an ability to smell these alterations, rendering them ideal early warning indicators. There have been instances where average pet dogs, untrained in detecting illness, have been able to save their owner's life by identifying cancer. Studies have shown that dogs are particularly good at detecting lung and breast cancer, likely by sensing changes in the patient's exhaled breath. A study confirmed that average pet dogs could be trained using a 3-phase, food-reward method to detect lung and breast cancer in patients compared to a control group. The 5 dogs in the study used scent alone to detect 55 lung cancers and 31 breast cancers in both early and late-stage patients. The results showed that scent detection accuracy compared to biopsy confirmation was 0.99% for lung cancer patients and 0.88% for breast cancer patients. The International Journal of Gastroenterology and Hepatology reported a study in which a Labrador Retriever was able to detect colorectal cancer with 0.91% accuracy and 0.99% accuracy in 2 sets of exhaled breath samples. The dogs that had been specifically trained had better results with stool samples, detecting early signs of cancer with 0.97% and 0.99% accuracy. Many expectant moms-to-be have reported that their dog could sense their pregnancy, often before they even knew. A pregnant woman's hormones actually change her scent. This change in odor can cause a dog to become more curious, attentive, or confused. While dogs may recognize these scent changes, it is unlikely that they relate the pregnancy to a new baby in the house, even if their owner has had multiple pregnancies. Dogs not only have a far sharper sense of smell than humans, but they also have two types of olfactory senses, one for picking up food odors and another for pheromones, known as the Jacobson's organ or vomeronasal organ. Although it's primarily employed for reproductive behaviors through the perception of pheromones, the Jacobson's organ can also detect scent changes in humans. The way a dog behaves towards its owner's pregnancy can vary from one case to another. Generally, the pet becomes more protective, timid, or behaves more like a lap dog. While common for a pregnant owner to experience anxiety or emotional fluctuations during pregnancy, their dog might perceive and respond to these emotions. In later stages of pregnancy, when near their owner, a dog may also detect the heartbeat of the fetus. A dog's hearing range is 50,000 to 60,000 cycles, much higher than the 20,000 cycles of humans. This enhanced hearing ability means they may also hear other organs and movements of the baby. Many dog owners will say their dog can sense when they are stressed or depressed. Dogs often respond by acting differently, giving a concerned look, or sitting beside their owner to show support. While dogs might not understand the specific emotion or its cause, they recognize that something is different and that their owner needs support. It's also common for dogs to slink away when their owners argue, not wanting to be involved in the disagreement. It's believed that dogs can smell fear and stress even when there are no other visible signs. They can detect the surge of hormones created by stress, such as adrenaline and cortisol. In some cases, dogs have sensed an increase in their owner's stress levels before the owner themselves realizes it. By alerting their owner to this change, dogs can help prevent panic attacks from occurring. Owning a dog has been found to lift an owner's mood and reduce stress levels. Dogs make excellent companions for those feeling stressed, providing friendship, following commands, with training, and encouraging their owners to get out of the house for walks, which helps with both stress and depression. These qualities make dogs ideal for helping people deal with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Emotional support dogs don't need the specialized training required for service dogs, but they have the necessary qualities to help their owners manage mental health conditions. However, some believe that relying too heavily on a dog for emotional support may hinder the owner's ability to cope independently. Therapy dogs are becoming increasingly popular in schools, hospitals, dental offices, and nursing homes. They are trained to comfort humans who are stressed, anxious, or upset, providing companionship to brighten their day. Therapy dogs may have been trained as service dogs but did not meet all the strict certification criteria. Nonetheless, their training ensures they are friendly, accepting of strangers, well-mannered, and capable of staying in one place for extended periods while remaining focused and confident. Some dog breeds are better suited to be trained as service dogs than others. These dogs need to be physically capable in terms of size, strength, and stamina to perform their duties. They must be energetic enough to carry heavy objects and walk long distances, but also content to sit calmly for extended periods. Energetic breeds known to be happy and intelligent, such as Labrador Retrievers, Golden Retrievers, and German Shepherds, often fill the role of a service dog. These breeds are known for their suitability in various service roles due to their temperament and physical abilities. Labrador Retrievers and Portuguese Water Dogs are among the breeds utilized in studies aimed at detecting breast and lung cancer. Additionally, German Shepherds and Labradors have been employed in the detection of various medical conditions. Ultimately, it doesn't matter if your dog doesn't have the qualities to be an emotional support dog or the ability to understand how you are feeling. As long as they are there by your side as your companion when you need them, that's all that counts. The remarkable ability of dogs to sense our moods and health status highlights the deep bond between humans and their canine companions. These intuitive animals not only bring joy and comfort to our lives, but also serve as early warning systems for our emotional and physical well-being. From detecting changes in our scent to picking up on subtle behavioral cues, dogs demonstrate an extraordinary capacity for empathy and care. As we continue to learn more about these abilities, it becomes increasingly clear that dogs are not just pets, but vital partners in our journey toward better health and happiness. Cherishing and nurturing this unique relationship allows us to experience the profound benefits of having a loyal and perceptive four-legged friend by our side. Until next time.